lights, camera, action.
Hello everyone, it's RavenPL here and you're watching Pirates Voice series. This week, suspecting for tomorrow, the Conquest rework update is coming live. A lot of time has been spent for this patch to get it properly tested by players, fixed by developers and now coming on live servers, with all suspects checked and implemented. The phase 4 of PTR testing has been basically ended by yesterday Venus Conquest that I will upload pretty soon on the channel. Even the achievements came to live, so we could test them out as well as some active pilot system. This episode will focus on whole Conquest rework patch from the beginning to the end, by focusing on accurate points on the changelog that I have made by myself, connecting all the changelogs made on forums. The concrete changelog made by me is ready for you to read in the description of this episode. And the most of the ending of the episode I will talk about the phase 4 fast feedback from main players I am playing with. So how do we see the Conquest rework? Now let's check few spots in it and talk about them. And if I have missed something, you can post a comment about the missing part, so I will be able to add it here in the description or in the changelog itself. I have split the changelog between sections: General, Conquest Reward, Conquest Ship, Rescue Window, Clans, Ladder System, Achievements, Items and Miscellaneous. In the section called General, I have put the most important and general points of the patch, areas going in free states, new conquest phases, etc. The things I want to talk about is first of all the log file system removal. I would like to remind you that this is the last week to spend the log files in the old conquest system. If patch really comes tomorrow, as Tuesdays were always the patch days for Paragalaxy as far as I remember, then you got just today to spend them. Do it pretty fast so you may get few more of the gravitons for the clan. Next thing is the next graviton cooldown increase from 30 minutes to 45 in Colossus, Conquest, Reactors, etc. The byproduct of this change is even more fair Colossus and Reactor challenge based more on skills than pay to win. One of the other really important aspects is that what was told to us a long time ago: clans are the keys, not the alliances. For Conquest right now, allianced clans cannot participate conquest of other clans anymore. Additionally, leaders may find the HP shield bars under the nicknames more useful while telling targets on voice chat software that clans use like Discord or TeamSpeak. Next section was a Conquest reward, but here we got quite obvious information that was written in DevShack already, like the change from graphs to Cryonet as rewards. Next is Conquest Ship, but I was too lazy to sum up all the changes for it according to adjustments to HP, speed and firepower, as it was too much of it each changelog. What I can say is that it's a real beast to deal with right now, but it's restricted in usage that the team size must be bigger than 10. Rescue Window for Conquest now provide a lot of different materialized strategic solutions, but we can't go orbit anymore from the Conquest planet. Self-mat is nerfed in cooldown from 1 minute to 5, so the fights won't get infinite on the areas when people buy energy all the time. Clans are restructured too. There is a new rank to manage Conquest called Commander that can clear enlist lists and stuff around Conquest ship, etc. There is second captain feature as well, and amount of commanders for clan is put to 4. The Cryonet distribution system is implemented and adjusted not to make it only trading Cryonet feature, so 2 pools are introduced where you can donate Cryonet to members only from the rewards from the Conquest. So you basically must play Conquest to be able to use this feature. There are some changes in the statistics of clans, as well as more sorting in the clan history, with adding a nickname to all the actions taken in the clan. We are now able to check who has done specific action in the clan, even kicking someone from the clan or assigning the Conquest ship. Ladder system is finally going out beta too. Everything connected to Old Conquest is going to clan statistics section, and slots in divisions for players are now dynamic based, because all corrupted entries are out. So we can see some more ladder features in the future, not only Conquest and solo PvE ones. I am really into it because ladders are something that give players the motivation into competitive mode like Colossus, Reactors, etc. Here people could think, why just a ladder if it works good? In my opinion, it never worked good. In the Hall of Fame, suspended and inactive pilots. In clan section of it, deleted clans. Clans that could go division up without any war score made. Same for players, but harder to make in more populated servers. This is the tragedy. Now it's all solved thanks to the upcoming patch. Achievements are now adjusted to match the current Conquest Rework patch, and additionally, new ones have been added. But what is really interesting is the shortest section called Items. We got the Magnet Trap's HP reduced by a half for players, and orbitals are striking slower. That means a nerf for Chronon Corundum that's shown up as a vessel that could destroy everything in the new Conquest Rework patch. Magnet Trap became something that really was a game dominator. Decreasing amount of HP by half won't change a thing in my opinion, only more struggle for PvE slides and chromions that make usage of it as better aggro beacon. However, I am very happy with Orbital Strike delays. Now, I guess speedy ships should be able to run away easily from Orbital Strike in PvP skillfully as it should be. This is the end of brainless clicking Blinky Boy anytime anywhere in the situation. The last section of the changelog made by myself is quite interesting in the point of collector bug. It's fixed now that you can pod and collect in pod, or materialize someone with engineer when you're in pod too. One different thing that has a big impact on all pilot, either these with better PC or these with older ones. Developers fixed 2 bugs with clearing the cache in the game itself, making the performance a lot better than it was before. How is it really working in the action? I will check it maybe soon at some harvester spot with F11 open to check around the statistics. Assuming Conquest update brings a lot of new things and many fixes to the game. Some of them were incited for very long time, so now game will feel more fresh than before, I guess. What will be your feedback from Live Service soon? Keep me updated on this video in the comments. Patch might come even tomorrow in the patch day, or if it gets delayed then we will need to wait longer, but it's already behind the corner, so keep looking around for it. Patch notes that I have prepared connecting the topics from the PTR changelog forum in DevShack section are in the description of this video. Don't forget to subscribe me and watch the Pirate's Voice series about you and your feedback.